Hey, welcome to this video. On this one, we're going to cover the basics of insulating a basement. Let's say you have a new basement or an unfinished basement and you want to make it all brand new and comfort cozy. You're going to want to insulate it. Well, why? Mainly to save costs in heating and cooling. Basements are very different around all over North America and the world. So depending on where you live, the R value and the codes might go up and down depending on where you live. R value is basically resistance to heat. That's what the R value stands for. Some insulation will have an R30, some will have an R15, an R6. Now basements are also very special because basements have a lot of moisture, okay? And moisture can bring mold and mildew. This product here, called ROCKWOOL ComfortBoard IS, won't absorb moisture, and it is also resistant to mildew and mold because it is an inorganic product. Now this is really important nowadays, especially with health issues. People don't want mold in their basement. The other thing about it is, like I said, it doesn't absorb water. So should you have a basement flooding, God forbid, hope that never happens, if the insulation were to get wet, it would eventually dry out and it would retain its R value. Remember, R value is very important. That's what we're talking about here. Now, another important thing about this product is it prevents thermal bridging. Now, what is that? Basically, what's going to happen, imagine if you were to put your studs up against this wall and then you were eventually going to insulate in between the studs. Well, the cold from the wall in the exterior is actually going to transfer through the wood onto the room. So it's going to actually lower the R value of the insulation you have inside. So by putting this product on first, you're basically insulating the wood, which is also insulating the room. So it's very important that we start with this product. Now, before we get to the install, I do want to tell you that this product comes in 4 different sizes and 4 different R values, 5, 6, 8, and 12. You will want to check your building codes in your area on which is best suited for you. I myself am using the 1.5 inch R6. Now the installation, remember, this is concrete, so you'll need some concrete fasteners, nails. You also need a washer so it doesn't blow through the insulation. And all you're basically doing is securing it to the wall before you put up your studs so it doesn't go all over the place. It should look something like this. And for a board like this, 4 to 6 nails will do. All right, now our ComfortBoard IS is up. Now here's the important thing. You really want to have 0 gaps. You want to make sure this is nice and tight along there. You don't want any gaps when you're putting up insulation. And also, maybe that's why you might want to stagger these to minimize where all these gaps connect. Now, you won't know this, but I can tell you, I had to cut this top board because it was a little too long. And in order to do that, I recommend using a serrated knife. Because this product is made of rock and slag, which is just another way of saying recycled steel, if you use a regular utility knife, you will be going through your blades just way too quickly, and you want to save money. And so using a regular bread knife, it cuts just like bread. And now we're ready to put up our wall. Okay, so our ComfortBoard IS is up. Our wall is now set up nice and tight. It is time to insulate between the studs. And so we're using ROCKWOOL ComfortBatt. And it's very simple, easy step. You insert, you compress, and you release. Now, one of the things I like about this product, as I told you, it's made of rock and steel, so it's really dense. And it's basically not going anywhere. I mean, watch this. Even if I give it a little bit of a tug, you see it maintains its shape, it stays up there. And so should it even get wet, it'll eventually dry, expel all the moisture, it'll stay up there. Now, a lot of people think by using an R20 insulation, because the bag says so, they're going to get an R20 wall, and that's not necessarily the case. Sometimes you'll even get a less effective R value, maybe of R15, because of the heat and cold transfer through the studs, or, as I was saying, the thermal bridging. So by combining the ComfortBoard and the ComfortBatt, you're getting a much truer R rating to what your wall needs to be for a much more comfortable and warm basement. Now, I should mention, in some areas, particularly colder climates, building code may require you to put up a vapor barrier such as this. What you want to do there is you want to overlap the vapor barrier, staple it down, and then properly seal it using tuck tape. Now you are ready for drywall. So there you go. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked my video on how to better insulate your basement using ROCKWOOL ComfortBoard IS and ComfortBatt.